I'm Diana, and I'm here with Dominic, Anna, and Miss Steph on GPNN, the official news of the Grand Park Lions. Today is Wednesday, October 25th, and it is a blue day.
Today is a wonderful winning Wednesday. We have a roar referral for Mrs. Spearman's third period class. Thanks for doing a good job for the substitute while I was out on Wednesday. Way to roar with respect.
Today's weather will be mostly sunny with a high of 76 degrees.
Old County Singers, you roared on Friday and Saturday. I cannot be prouder of your leadership, musicianship, and preparation on this honors event. Way to represent Grand Park.
It's Grand Park's 60th anniversary. Celebrate with us in an awesome night that includes an escape room, pizza dinner, pickleball, games, and dancing. The event is on November 8th from 5:45 to 8 p.m. Make sure to RSVP by November 3rd. Check your email or scan the QR code on the flyer to register.
It's time for what's going on at the park. The Monster Mash dance costs $5 to attend and includes a slice of pizza and a drink. Other concessions will be available for purchase. The dance is this Friday, October 27th from 3:30 to 5:30 p.m. You can scan the QR code to RSVP, and I believe the flyer was sent out yesterday again. So if you haven't seen that, check your emails. Teachers, please don't forget to keep writing those referrals, and everyone added announcements. We got a lot of announcements today, so thank you for that. So make sure you keep adding to the OneNote. Students, please remember that tomorrow is Thursday and you should be attending whatever club you have signed up for. One more, thank you to all of those who submitted a piece of artwork for the 2023-2024 yearbook cover competition. They were all amazing pieces of art and your time and efforts were appreciated. The winner of the 2023-2024 yearbook cover competition is Carlos Reyes. Congratulations, Carlos. You have won a free yearbook, Way to Roar. And if you give me a second, I'll show you the cover. It's really awesome. So this was the winner. Nice job, Carlos. And you can see the yearbooks at the end of the year when they're ordered will have this cover. So congrats. One more thing I wanted to remind everybody. If you want to see any of the flyers, you lost them, you can't find your email with all the information, if you go to Grand Park website and Our School Morning Announcements, the Padlet is there. I spend time every morning updating the Padlet, so you can see all of these announcements from today. And then what's going on at the park has all of our flyers. I do need to add the Monster Mash dance flyer. And then there's even the YouTube links for the trivia that will happen later today for Red Ribbon Week. So, and last but not least, for real this time, good luck to the girls track team. They will be going to regionals today. Teachers, please make sure you check your email from Ms. Cox, who she wrote which students are attending and leaving early. So make sure you check. All right, take it away, Anchor 3.
Cake Pop Wars is coming to Grand Park. Miss Ida and Miss Thompson's classes have teamed up to create one display that you can view during your lunch period on October 27th. Please be sure you only look and do not touch the displays. A voting link will be sent out on Friday via email for you to vote on your favorite. The winner will be announced.
Grand Park Middle School music students, do not forget your money and paperwork for the walkathon that are due on Friday, October 27th. Between band, chorus, guitar, and orchestra, who can raise the most? Your paper and money must be turned in to stay for the walkathon on Monday, October 30th. We are looking forward to seeing you there.
Spirit Week starts today, Wednesday, October 25th. Today is Crazy Hair Day. Tomorrow is Wear Red to Get Rid of Drugs Day for Red Ribbon Week. And Friday is Pajama Day. If you wear Halloween pajamas, you get PBIS points for participating.
Attention 8th grade orchestra, violin, and viola players. Do not forget to grab your instrument on Thursday, October 26th, after school for the fall concert at Forest Park High School. If your instrument is left at Grant Park, it will stay at Grant Park. See you on Thursday at Forest Park at 5:30 p.m. in your concert black attire.
It's Red Ribbon Week. We are emphasizing making choices that help us reach our goals. Let's listen to a U.S. Olympian speak about her journey and her motivation.
We're actually going to watch the video after admin talks because it's a little bit on the longer side. And I see Miss Lighty is with us. Miss Lighty, can you hear me? Or is any other admin on? You're muted.
I'm muted, but I can't hear anyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah. We can come back to you if you want to test your volume and I'll show the video.
I don't want to delay the show, so I'm going to use Miss Steck as my guide. If you can hear me, okay, so I'm just gonna go. Good morning, everyone. It is a Winning Wednesday, so I want to take an opportunity to thank our awesome staff at Grant Park and let you know that Mr. Smith and I will be seeing you later today on this Winning Wednesday. Our first winner is Mr. Tyson. Mr. Tyson is our winner because he's here to take time to get to know the GP staff, be the staff others can count on, and be there for students. Thank you, Mr. Tyson. Our next winner is Miss Boyce. Miss Boyce's why is to have a positive impact on all students that she encounters. Way to roar, Miss Boyce. And our last winning star is Miss Daniels. Miss Daniels here to be a support for her students as they navigate this time in middle school. She's here to help students realize their own potential, as well as to lend a hand as they begin to understand that life will put obstacles in their way, but it's how we overcome and keep moving forward that really counts. Congratulations again to Miss Daniels, Miss Boyce, and Mr. Tyson. You guys roar. Students, please make sure that you roar as well. I heard yesterday that our PBIS store is this close to opening. So we're gonna have our opening day very soon so that you can make your purchases. I peeked in and I'm excited about the prizes that you can purchase. So make sure that you're roaring. One last thing. Our GPMS Incentive Day is November 3rd. Incentive Day is just what it says. It's a day to incentivize you for roaring. And so your teachers will be in touch with you about the requirements. The requirements are to make sure that you do not have any missing assignments and that you do not have any referrals, any discipline referrals. That's just it. And that's just being a good student. So if you're being a good student, we're going to turn up on Incentive Day, November 3rd. Turning it over to you, Mrs. Steck. Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you, Miss Lady. We are going to now watch the Red Ribbon Week video that focuses on Olympian Queen Harrison.
I'm Queen Harrison from Richmond, Virginia, and competing is my natural high. I come from a huge family of competitors. That's how that became my natural high, to be a competitor. You're just around it all the time. It just becomes a part of you. I used to be a basketball player before I was a hurdler like I am now. Basically, I started getting into track and field because I was born in New York and my family moved to Virginia. And when I moved down to middle school, I didn't know anyone. Everybody else had their elementary school friends and stuff. And I said, well, how can I meet a lot of people at one time? So I joined the track team initially just to make friends and get to know people in a foreign place. And it was probably the best decision I ever made in my life. My main goal was to obtain a full scholarship to a university. And I started that game plan in the 10th grade when I quit basketball and when I decided to put all my energy into track and field. So I set that goal for myself in 10th grade. Now, there were hiccups, there were ups and downs, but I think as soon as you put a goal in your head and you speak it, I say you speak things 3 times. Okay, full ride, full ride, full ride. Okay, everything I'm doing is just going to innately go toward me getting a full scholarship. By setting that goal at a young age, it allowed me to navigate around the distractions that could present themselves in high school, i.e. alcohol or drugs. My dad actually struggled with some issues with that. He was a veteran from the Vietnam War, and when he came home, he struggled with PTSD. Basically, he was just kind of always on edge and get flashbacks of being out there in the battlefield, and those types of things you don't want to bring home with you. He got into a system of being able to mask it with alcohol and things, and just seeing how that affected him, and it just never was an option for me. I realized that no matter how bad the feelings are, the emotions are, it's so much better to feel them than to try to numb them and not feel them. And once I came to that conclusion, I knew drugs and alcohol was never an option for me, because all that will do is numb the pain or, give you a temporary feeling of being better. And then as soon as it wears off, what do you do next? You got to do it again. You know what I mean? It's just never been an option for me. I always had a lot of hustle and a lot of fight in me because I always wanted to win, whether I was the best or not. So once you put a goal in your head and realize that doing alcohol or drugs is only going to take you away from that goal, it makes it so much easier to annihilate those things out of your life. Think about what you like to do, what brings you joy, what makes you laugh, what makes you have fun, whether it's singing, whether it's competing and running the hurdles, and think about how that makes you feel. Okay, so why do you need to supplement that? Why would you need to try to obtain that if you can legitimately go out there and sing or go out there and compete and get that feeling? For anybody to be successful, I think it's a direct reflection of who you surround yourself with. Put your blinders on to those negative people and don't allow them into your circle. And my number one circle is always my family, my sisters. We're so tight-knit. I cannot talk about it enough. Those are my best friends from today to tomorrow to the end, because they have my back no matter what. By starting with that foundation as my circle of friends and role models, and I see how they handle ups and downs. We just have to be like-minded on how we approach drugs and alcohol and realize that they're not for us, and at the same time, be very different in personality so that I can grow from each person. Winning the Bowerman was a huge accomplishment for me. It's a fairly new award, but it means so much because people reference it to as like the Heisman of track and field. So for me to win that in 2010, it was a proud moment for me, but even more a proud moment for my parents. When I made it to the Olympics when I was 19 back in 2008, I had a totally different mindset when I went to the track than I do now. I went and I think I was so overwhelmed, like I'm in the Olympics, all these people are here and all these people are watching on television. Okay, make or break, what are you gonna do? I think about it as every time I step on the track, especially with the 100 hurdles, it's the same 100 meters, it's the same 10 hurdles, no matter whether I'm at my practice track here or I'm at an Olympic stadium in Rome. It's always the same. I just approach every race as, one, I look at it as a final. So I look at it to compete and be the best competitor that I can be. But at the same time, I look at it to have fun and enjoy what I do. Because, you know, if you're not enjoying what you do every day, it won't last as long as you want it to. My name is Queen Harrison, and competing is my natural high. What's yours?
Go ahead, Anchor 2.
October fun fact. The October pumpkin industry generates $708 million in sales each year. Carving jack-o'-lanterns is undeniably a beloved October custom in the U.S.
All right. Have a wonderful winning Wednesday.